Hi guys, this is the redoing of my coin collection with this better camera, and this will be the dollars I'll be covering. Um, this is your George Washington dollar. It's part of the new presidential dollar series. He was the first president, and there's the back, Statue of Liberty. And this is I think one of the first coins in American history that has a dollar sign followed by a number to represent the value of the coin. And a beautiful Statue of Liberty on the back. A nice sculpture of George Washington on the front. And then I have the second president, John Adams. Same thing on the back. And every year they're going to come out with 4 presidents. Here's Thomas Jefferson. And I signed up for the program, so at the end of every year I'll get a thing in the mail like this with the 4 presidents in it. They're gonna release them in order that they were in office. So this would be the 4th president, James Madison. Same thing on the back, and this is the same composition, the metal composition, as the Joya dollars, which came out in 2000, which I'll show you next. Right here, Joya. Here's what the back of them looked like. Very pretty. And here's the front. Here's a 2000p and 2000D. And I don't really like these coins that much because the metal tarnishes very easily when you touch them. And all I have is 2000. I don't have any 2001, 2, 3, or 4. Mainly because the only way I got these was through my mother, and she got them at the time they came out at the bank, which I guess everyone was doing. I guess it was the thing to do. But yeah, I need to get the different dates of these. But here's 2000 P's and D's in this little roll. But 2000 is the most common date. The 2001, 2, 3, and 4 are less mint marked or less minted, so they're a little bit more scarce. Then after the Sacagawea dollar, you had your Susan B. Anthony dollar. I'm gonna show you. Susan B. Anthony. So the front, 1979, shows you the mintage, how many were minted. 1979D and a 1980D. And those are all the Susan B. Anthony's that I have. The reason for that is that I haven't really tried to collect these, but here's all the ones I have. Most of them are 1979. Let's see. I know I have like one from the 90s. Let me look real quick. Here, so 1999. Hold on, 1999. That's what the front looks like. These weren't that popular because they kind of had the same shape and look as a quarter, so these would get mistaken all the time. But here's the back. You have an eagle, looks like he's landing on the moon, representing the space program, I guess. And you see Earth in the background right here. It's a very neat coin. I haven't really collected these. These are all given to me from my mother. She was a waitress back in the day, and she'd get these as tips. You know, when they first came out, people would give them as tips, I guess, which is pretty neat. And then let's see. After that dollar, you have the Eisenhower dollar right here, and these are the only 3 I have. Here's 72, 72, and 72D, and Bicentennial 1976. And let me show you the back of this one real quick. Okay. As you can see, the front. It's pretty worn. These are the only three Eisenhower dollars I have. They're the same size as the Peace dollars and the Morgan silver dollars. So, but there's the back. You got the moon and the Liberty Bell. It's our bicentennial coin. And yeah, those are the only three I have. And I believe 71 through 76, they were minted in 40% silver. So each one of these, the silver content, I think it's worth like $5. So if you're big into getting silver, try getting some of these. You get these pretty cheap. Yeah. And next, before those, there was a big gap within mintage of dollar coins for America. And before then, you had the Peace dollar, which I really like the design of this. Very big. I love the way she's looking and the crown or whatever that is and the hair flowing. And this happens to be a 1923. And this is the only Peace dollar I have. And it says peace on the rock right there with the eagle standing on it looking into the rays of the sun. And I guess they called it the Peace dollar because it had something to do with the Great Depression and the World War and stuff like that, coming out of the Great Depression. But in trust, this struck me very odd. There's the V in trust, or the U in trust is actually a V on this coin, and I never did understand that. So if you know why there's a V there, please let me know. I don't know if it was like the design or something, but it just strikes me pretty odd that they would do that and continue to have those in all the Peace dollar coins. Before the Peace, you have the Morgan dollar, and this happens to be 1921. And the Morgan dollar is one of my favorite silver dollars. I have the most of them. I have 7 right now. Here's the back, beautiful eagle. I like the font "In God We Trust." I like that look right there. Very beautiful dollar. A lot of old Western movies you usually see them dealing with, like, you know, at the bar or something, buying drinks or whatever. You usually see them using Morgan dollars. Here's an 1889. And most of these Morgan dollars I've gotten on eBay, and they look really nice. 1889. I like the tone of this one. And then I have 1887 right here. It's a poor grade, but it's an 1887 S. You can see the mint mark right down right here. And it's pretty poor grade, but I think for this year in mint mark, it's acceptable. I mean, I think it was a little bit more rare than the other coins. And then I have an 1885 right here. Very nice coin. You can see the hairline and Liberty in the headband. Very pretty. And then on the back, the eagle. And then I have an 1883 O. 1883. There we go. 1883. And then on the back, O, mint mark for New Orleans, right here, which you don't see anymore nowadays, so it's pretty neat to have a coin with New Orleans mint mark on there. And then I have an 1883. 1883. Beautiful coin. And after that I have a 1879, and this one was my first Morgan dollar. Oh, it's 1879 O for New Orleans again. And that'll wrap up this video. I'm running out of time. Have a good day, guys.